I'm taking new playground today. Data types. I want to store the information about the book. Information contains name, right? Author, pages, price, edition. Okay, these are the different things the book contains. Book properties, we can say these are the book properties, and the values. What I can say is value name of the book. Let's say Swift, author, Steve, pages, some 300 pages, price some 499.50, edition 5.7, Swift version. Okay, these are the different properties it has, and these are the different values the book contains. Okay, to store the book information, we need to have proper identifiers, to store the information. This is string. This is again collection of characters, which is string. This is whole number, integer. This is floating point value, which is double or float content. This is also a floating point value, which is float or double. Let me declare book name Swift. Name of the book after string, the value is Swift. Letter author. Author is again string. Steve. Letter pages. Pages is whole number, right? You can take integer equal to 300. Let price is double 499.50. Let addition equal to again float or double you can take. I will show you the difference between float and double. 5.7. Okay, here name of the book might not be changing, so that is let. Author is not changing. Pages might change in next version. Okay, so I can make it where you need to assume while declaring itself, you need to think whether this is going to be changed or not. Price for the next version, it might change. Addition, it changes. So I have declared a couple of variables and a couple of constants. These two are the constants. These three are the variables. Here, the difference between I have this is also a floating point value. This is also a floating point value, but I have declared one. I'm declaring it as float. This is also fine. Then what is the difference between when to take double, when to take float? That is the question here. Sorry, I lost everything. Let name Swift, let author string Steve, let pages 300, let price double 499.50, let edition. I'm taking float here, 5.7. These are the various values the book contains. I'm saving them by taking appropriate data type and identifiers. We thought to take pages might change for the next edition, price might change, even edition might change. So I have declared three variables and two constants. Now I want to see the difference between, I want to show you the difference between double and float. Here, let me print the value, these two values. How to print? By using int method. I'm printing price, I'm printing edition. Run it. It is building here. Here 499.5, 5.7. Now, instead of this, I'll take I want to show you the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say 1. You can take 1, 2, 3. Dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. For a double, I'm taking that. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 16. After dot, I have kept 15, 16 values. I have kept 16 values. See how many are printed here now. For the double, it is longer floating point values. When you are having longer floating point values, take double. If it is smaller floating point value, take float. That is the difference between double and float. Okay, here it considers 15 values. You can see here 1 to 15 is printed. Okay, here it considers 6 values. 1 to 6 is printed. 1 to 16 in the sense 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Only 6 values are considered. After that, float considers 6 values, whereas double considers 15 values. Okay, not even 15, it is 14 values. 7, 8, 9. Okay, it is considered 14 values. That is the whenever you are having bigger float value, go for double. Whenever you are having smaller floating point value, you can go for float. That is the difference between double and float. Okay, let me store information about some vehicle. Okay, course, let's say for the course, I'm going to save some information. I'm taking student information for now. Student contains name, roll number, branch, phone number. These are the four different fields, different properties a student contains. Even he contains date of birth. Date of birth. These are the different fields, different properties a student contains. Name is not going to be changed. So I'm taking name and roll number. Roll number is not going to be changed. For the complete year, it is not going to be changed. Here roll number I'm giving 1001 and branch IT, let phone number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, some value, let date of birth. Date objects you can create like this actually. You can put date here. Or else for now I'm putting 0101 1990. Here, see the what is the error? Invalid redeclaration of name. Name is already used by somebody. Name is already used by already used. You cannot use same identifier again. If you use same identifier, I cannot. I don't allow. Okay. Here, what we can put? Student name. This is allowed. Okay. I just want to show you the errors. What kind of errors we encounter. Okay. Here we have used type inference. We have not nowhere we have specified data type. Okay. When you get to invalid redeclaration of so and so means it is the variable, the identifier name is already used. Invalid redeclaration of name. Name is already declared. You cannot use that. That is the meaning here. Hope this is clear. The difference between double and float. By default, all the values are doubles. By default, all the values are doubles. If you do not specify any data type here, that is the addition is considered as double. And we also have Boolean. Boolean, right? Let me declare. Let is text student. Is text student equal to true. Okay, this is Boolean. Just it contains, it only stores true or false. True or false values. To store true or false value, you need to take a Boolean identifier. Boolean identifier if you want to specify it explicitly. Otherwise, you can simply ignore and assign the value. In C language, if you see, if you remember C, you can also declare like this: into A, into B. Okay, you're simply declaring, but here it is not possible. Here it is not allowed. Let A, if you simply declare let A, it will not accept. Okay, here it is clearly you're specifying in C language, you're clearly specifying int A. There is, I need one identifier of type integer, the type is int. Here, let A means I need a constant, but we have not specified any type. So it is incomplete. Okay, it is incomplete, it is not accepted. You must assign the value and data type. Otherwise, it will give you the error. Yeah. Constants and variables. I'll share you this document today. Constants and variable. By using let and where, you can differentiate constant and variable. Let means constants, where means variable. Type annotation and type inference. When you specify the data type explicitly, that is called type annotation. When you do not specify the data type explicitly and provide the value, that is called type inference. Here are the definitions. We have already seen. Rules to declare variables. Specify the declaring variable is declaring identifier is variable or constant by using where or let. You have to analyze what kind of data you are storing, whether it is changeable or not changeable in future. Based on that, you have to declare an identifier. You must specify the data type or initialize a value to the variable. Either you have to specify the data type or you have to assign the value. You have to initialize with the proper value. Okay. Either you have to specify the data type. Without specifying the data type, we have seen there was error. Only simply let it will not accept. You have to specify it clearly. What type of what type of identifier the A is. Okay. Declared variable must contain a value before it is used. This is one more rule. Whenever you are performing operation, it must be containing the identifier must be containing a value. Otherwise, it gives you the error. Let me show you that. Let A where is of type integer. Let B variable is of type integer equal to 10. I want to perform addition. Let C where equal to A where plus B where, right? See what is the error. Constant A where used before it is initialized. A where has no value. You are trying to use that. Before it is initializing, you are using that. Either you have to put here 20, means you have to assign the value. The error is gone. Otherwise, you have to make this as variable, and after some point of time, A where equal to 20. The fundamental rule here is whenever you are using any variable, it must contain a value. Otherwise, it gives you the error. I'm removing the value. I'm not assigning the value. See the error. Once you assign the value, the error is gone. There is one more data type called any object. Any object. Okay. Let me show you that. Where here there is pages, right? I want to put to pages is variable. Pages equal to, I want to go to something variable book. See the error here. Pages is variable, so I can modify that. But what is the error? Cannot assign value of type string to of type int. Here it is LHS. This is RHS, right hand side. Right hand side, you are trying to assign string to type integer. So this is not possible. That is what the meaning. You need to remember that LHS should be compatible with the RHS. Okay, LHS should be compatible with the RHS. Okay, now there is new data type that is called any or any object. There are two different types. Let me show you any first. Where identifier is of type any. I am putting something. Steve. I'm putting simply some string. I can modify this to integer also. Any means it can hold anything. It can hold string, it can hold integer, it can hold double, character, boolean, float, anything it can hold. That is the meaning of any. But using any is not recommended. But using any is not recommended because it will not give you the clarity. We cannot know what exact value the any contains in. Basically, our code will be around 100 or 200 lines of code. Where it gets changed to what type, we are not sure. So any is not recommended to use, but any is important in case of interface. What is any? Any is a data type which is capable of holding any kind of value. Here it is holding string, here it is holding integer, here it is holding character. Okay, here it is holding floating point value. There is no error. Here we have seen pages is explicitly specified integer. Since it is integer, it only holds the integers. Here we have specified any. It can hold any kind of value. That is the difference between any and other data types. There is any object also. There is any object also, but any object we'll discuss when it comes to the classes. String interpolation. This is also important. String interpolation. String interpolation is a process of formatting the string by embedding the values within the string. Formatting the values within the string. Let me show you here. Let apples is of type integer equal to 10. Let oranges is of type integer. I'm having 10 apples and 20 oranges. I want to display that. On console. Hey guys, I have apples. This value I want to display. I have apples. I have number of apples. Let me know. Number of apples. Number of oranges. Okay, I have number of apples and number of oranges. Number of oranges. I want to display like this. My expected output is, hey guys, I have number of apples means 10 here, 10 apples, and number of oranges, 20 oranges. I want to display something like this. See the expected results and actual result. Hey guys, I have number of apples, and number of oranges. Actually, this is a string. We are trying to use this identifier value, whatever value the identifier contains, but it is considered as a string only. Whatever you put, whatever you keep within double quotes, everything is string only. That is what the string is. Whatever you put between double quotations, that is string. Okay, I want to actually format this string by embedding some values. How to embed those values? We have this variable where we are thinking to display the value of this number of apples and number of oranges, but it is considered as string group. So it is displayed as a number of apples and number of oranges only. Now, to get the actual value of it, use the forward slash and keep the variable name in the parenthesis. Keep the variable name in the parenthesis. Now see the result. Even the color got changed. Now I got the expected result. Hey guys, I have 10 apples and 20 oranges. Okay, this is called string interpolation. String interpolation is process of formatting the string by embedding values within the string. Formatting the string by embedding values within the string. Okay, here I want to display all the information about the student. Print. I want to display it as a single variable. Okay, let's let description name is student name, comma, roll number, branch, phone number, I have formatted my string into a single string by embedding values. Description. Let's print here. We got name again ready, roll number 1, branch IT, phone number, so on so. This is one string only. We have formatted in such a way that it also contains a values of identifiers. If you simply give student name without this forward slash and parenthesis, it considers as a string. Okay, the student name, the actual value is not printed. It is printed as string. When you format it in such a way that it takes the value, then that is called string interpolation. Hope this is clear. Now, tuples. Tuples is very, very important in interview question. You will definitely find this question. Tuple is grouping multiple values together. The values can be either similar value or dissimilar values. Tuples is grouping multiple values together. Let me show you. I want to store the information about the bus journey. Bus journey, like, let me declare, let journey information. Journey info equal to, I am putting bus number AP04 9090 something. This is bus number and journey source from Kadapa. Destination Hyderabad. Ticket price is some 900. Okay. Here I am grouping multiple values together. The values either can be similar or dissimilar. Similar or dissimilar means here we are having strings. We also have integer. It is a combination of any different values. I want to store into now how to access them. Now journey information contains different values, 4 different values. I want to print them. How I want to access them? Print to journey info dot 0. 0 means it takes first value. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is how we can access tuple values. This is one of the ways to declare the tuple. There are 3 different ways to declare a tuple. What is tuple? Tuple is grouping multiple values together. We are grouping multiple values together. How to access them? This is one of the ways what we have. There is something called a name tuple. Name tuple. Let me declare journey information 2. Okay, here bus number, here source, here destination, here fare. If you are in fare. Okay, here for each value we are assigning some name. We are assigning some name. This is called name tuple. How to access them? Into journey information 2 dot bus number, journey information 2 dot source, journey information 2 dot destination, journey information 2 dot phase. Okay, this is called name tuple. Along with the values, it also contains names. So this is called name tuple. There is one more way of declaring, that is let bus number, comma, source place, destination place, amount. I'm not using same variables. If you use same variables, again we might get error. Equal to, I am assigning these values. There are 3 different ways to use the tuple. Into bus number, source place, destination place, fare. Okay, third way of using tuple. What we are doing, whatever value in which way we have kept the values in same way, the variable names are assigned. Okay, you can see here bus number, source, destination, fare, amount. Okay, these are the 3 different ways to use the tuples. Name tuples. In interviews, they will ask you what is name tuple. Name tuple is tuple values contain some names. Hope this is clear. Here in today's session, the interview questions are tuples is very, very important, and string interpolation and any. These are the 3 different interview questions which we have covered today. Any doubts here?